We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Luis Castillo is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
So digging in now, Tommy Edman, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Edman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Second of 4 on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 3 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Well, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Bader at second with 2 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this will be fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The set and the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Miles Michaelis will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy is nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Now at the plate, Mark Payton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now, this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
In the air now out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, there's no doubt they really need Joey Votto to bust out big time. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's too late as he's in there.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mitt up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
That's inside. 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. A man at third with 1 away. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Suarez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And he takes a cold strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Reds are on top, 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. 15 long balls and 66 driven in. Not close. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, number 4, Javier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
The second baseman, Mike.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter is there, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Guriel.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside. Now
the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
This is popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Pitch on the way. A little over anxious that time, as it's a ball and a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings. And as you can see, these guys trailing by just a half game in the division race. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And into bat next, the pitcher Miles Michaelis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and there's out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And it's fouled away. come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three and one.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball that time. That's the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 on its way. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
So now to the plate, Luis Castillo. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 delivery. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mark Payton. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Look, now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Into the box now, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Nick Castellanos now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Look into Molina now. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The 2-2. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. The relay. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. Reds lead this one 4-0. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader,
The center fielder.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Matt Carpenter, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. In Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Nobody out, runner on first. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tucker Barnhart. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. To third, taken in by Carpenter. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop, Paul.
Here comes the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So 2 are gone now for Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Popped him up. Gurriel will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Mark Payton. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Now another 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
At the plate, Joey Votto. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Two out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Jose Martinez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Jose Martinez.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Rolled slowly to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, 2nd baseman, Tommy Edman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Number 62 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 62.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. It was a walk in his last trip. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Had the red light there, and it's 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 2. It's now 4-2 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Raisel Iglesias comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Paul DeYoung digs in next as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Barnhart is there. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Striding in, Tyler O'Neill hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Right side hit hard. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yadier Molina's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two out with the man at first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Reds 4 and the Cardinals 2. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker.
Digging in once again, Tucker Barnhart. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Phillip Ervin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6. Phillip Ervin.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Mark Payton, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
2 out with the man at first. One is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home, lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. In is Joey Votto now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Nate Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Nate
Justin Turner is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he fouls this one off. 302 is the average coming in. 7 homers and 30 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Fouled away. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Paul Goldschmidt, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. 1 out and a runner on second base. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
From the stretch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Grounded back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Reds 4 and the Cardinals 3. Alex Reyes will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far.
29, Alex Miniak.
Bottom of the inning now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
For the Reds, no infielder, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Fowler, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The count now at 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And that misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Reyes tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. 2-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Grounded to third. Carpenter has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball 1. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Lourdes Gurriel would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Inside, he misses. Ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And it's 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Matt Bowman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in, Paul DeYoung. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Bowman is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Fouled off. The 1-2. swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's wide, 2-0. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the 2-0 home. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really.
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Castillo earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Matt Bowman wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.